Trump for 4 years, then you had Biden for 4 years, and now you have Trump for 4 years. Do the math. And you're wrong all over again. Because it's math. I mean, it's fucking math. Do the math. Do the fucking math. Do the math. Do the math. Stop it. You don't get to do that. You don't get to claim that he's not a Republican. You voted for him, dude. You voted for the MAGA movement. You got the MAGA movement under the Republican ticket. It makes him a Republican. And just so you know, he was never about you. He was never there for you, the Republican Party. What he was there for his own pockets, to make his own money for him and his family, to steal everything he possibly could, because his loyalty is to Trump and Putin. That is what his loyalty to. He doesn't give two shits about you, two shits about your kids, two shits about science, two shits about water, air, land. He doesn't care. He cares about how he can line his pockets for his own personal wealth. And you are going to reap what you sow.
Can you tell me how well can you tell me how well can you tell me what the Republicans have done for West Virginia?
They've done a lot. They've brought some work to West Virginia.
Huh?
We stand in our coal industry, which is our biggest industry in West Virginia, which people guys tried to kill.
I've never seen people vote for black lung. Woo!
Go black lung. Go black lung disease.
And that's the choice that we make. But, you know, it gives you a life for it.
Coal is going away, whether you like it or not. Has he, hold on. Listen, we can barely, dude, I'm going to have to drop you in a minute. I literally can't hear you. You are so muffled that it's becoming irritating. But just so you know, coal, it's 2025. Coal is going to go away. Has Trump actually done anything yet? Or is he just, dude, fucking listen. Has Trump actually done anything to help the coal industry? Or is it, okay, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. He won't answer a single question. I'm just done. I can't do it. Done. Can't do it anymore.
You know what the perfect example? During the UN speech, for everybody in here, there's 686 people in here. During the UN speech, Trump tried to claim that China sells windmills to every other country but doesn't use them. Not only was he wrong, China uses the largest amount of wind power than any other country on the planet. And that is why they have managed to clean their country so well. I don't know if you remember this, but there was a time when we had the Olympics in China. Do you remember when we sent people over and they all had to wear masks? The air was so bad. Yeah, China cleaned that up because of the wind power. That's how dumb our president is, and this administration is. They will say something like that with absolutely checkable information. They're the largest wind providers for power in the world.
And that's why he got laughed at the UN. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters to come up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you're over there on the tube of you, I finally got it up and running. If you voted for Donald Trump, there is a number you can call in on that's pinned at the top of the chat. You can call in and debate me if there's nobody in the box on TikTok. And that's what I mean. MAGA believes what he says. They just believe what he says. Just like that guy saying, well, he said he's going to do X, Y, Z about coal. Has he actually done it? Has he done anything? No. Watch what they do, not what they say. Trump don't give a shit about coal. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. All he's in office for this time was to keep himself out of prison and to exact revenge. That's it. Everybody make sure you do your daily heart me. I've got my live gift goal over here. There's a $2 challenge for my Cash App Venmo. That's Diaba Talks on the little blue banner there. Oh yeah, and pad his pockets. I don't know why Trump supporters can't just see what he's doing, not what he says, but what he's doing. By like sending troops with the full power of the military to Portland, Oregon, which is against the Posse Comitatus Act. It's against the Constitution. He's raising price. All the prices of everything are going higher. He's telling them that it's lower. They will literally go to the grocery store, buy their groceries. It can be $100 more than it was last time. And they'll say, nope, Trump is lowering the prices. It is insane. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request.
My thing is how misinformed they all are. Like, you can tell where they're getting their information from, and if they just Googled the very thing they're talking about, they would find that they are wrong. Even the guy that talked about Armalite, even the guy that came up and talked about cult mentality, it's right there at your fingertips, and you'll still listen to this administration tell you something that's completely false. And then the thing that really concerns me is how we know that Russia has literally not listened to this president at all. He doesn't give two about what Trump said. We know that. And they'll still listen to Trump as if Trump is following Putin because he's afraid of Putin. So now he's literally posting that Ukraine can take it. We already knew that not only could Ukraine take their stuff back, that Ukraine should protect their sovereignty based off of the Budapest Memorandum, based off of historic value of protecting all of the NATO allies that are in the surrounding area, like Poland and all the other countries that surround Russia. It is imperative for people to be reminded of that daily.
Exactly. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I mean, what about all this America First shit? This whole America First, America First, America First. What is this horse shit? They're shutting our government down, but giving $20 billion to Argentina to stabilize their economy.
Those are your tax dollars. Your tax dollars are going to their allies because they want access to Argentina's oil supply.
They gutted, the Argentinian government gutted their government like Trump is trying to do here, and it failed. So now we're sending them $20 billion to Argentina for their failing economy. How is this America First? How? When people are getting ready to lose their health care, people are getting ready to lose their food assistance. And if they don't save the subsidies for the ACA, premiums are going to be 75% higher. And then private insurance is going to go up too, because so many people are not going to be able to afford it. So they're going to drop out of health insurance. So then everyone's premiums are going to go up. When more people are on the insurance, the premiums are lower. And what about the farmers? I don't have a lot of love lost for them because they all most of them all voted for this shit. I feel like they should have to just lose their goddamn farm. Sorry. But they voted for it. But I'd still rather our farmers get bailed out before giving it to fucking Argentina. I thought it was America First. That's what I said. Don't listen to what he says. Watch what he does.
You know what I don't understand about the farmers is he screwed them the first time.
He did.
He literally screwed them the first time. So why would you throw your vote to somebody who literally said you were not worthy and ran people out of business the first time?
Exactly. I mean, how they can just constantly be like, well, he's America First. He's America First. Oh, and then I had this gem. This is from the Cato Institute. unalivings by politically motivated left-wing and right-wing unalivers. Looks a bit skewed, huh? Toward the red, huh? Don't be saying the left is violent. Don't be saying the left is violent. It's y'all fuckers.
Today, when they announced the thing that happened in Michigan at the Mormon church,
Uh-huh.
did you notice when they did the press conference, which was the worst press conference I've ever heard in my life? He literally said, "We know it's a 40-year-old male. That's it. 40-year-old male. So let me get this straight. You know his name because you know his exact age and you know who he is, but you couldn't identify him by race. You know how we know what he already is?
We know he's white.
Yes. And instead of them saying 40-year-old white male like they would any other time, they left that out. There it is, right there.
That's his truck that he drove into the church. Do you think that's a leftist? Or who's the people who ride around with big old fucking American flags hanging off the back of their trucks?
Very Sharia, wouldn't you agree? Sharia law, right? Very similar to how they drive their trucks.
This is not a left winger. We don't drive around in pickup trucks with flags hanging out the back. That's y'all. Yeah, definitely a loony leftist. Yeah, for sure. 100% a loony leftist. Yes, and show yes. You know them damn Democrats riding around with them American flags. Them damn Democrats. Yeah, this is definitely not a leftist lunatic. Now, Love to Garden is a friendly. She was being fun. She was being facetious. This is Al Qaeda. I found the founders of Antifa. Thought I'd put them on the screen in case Trump wants to know who to go after.
His name is Thomas Jacob Sanford. They've identified him. Still not identifying his race. Isn't that interesting? Thomas Jacob Sanford.
Sanford, Michigan. Yeah.
Sanford, yeah.
Oh, he's a white guy. He's an Iraq war veteran.
Yep.
And he's wearing, in one of the pictures, he has a beard and wearing camouflage.
Go figure.
Definitely a left-wing lunatic, right?
You mean he's not wrapped in a rainbow flag?
No. Or a transgender flag. American Ninja, do you vote for Trump?
Sure did.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
47, Ohio.
Okay. What did you want to talk? What did you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the German Communist Party, the KDP. Are you familiar?
No,
and nobody cares.
Oh, because that's the real founders of Antifa.
No.
No.
Yeah, they still have to say, like,
Nice try, buddy. Nice try. I don't know why you're coming so hard because
you're a domestic terrorist Antifa.
No, you are.
Picture and put you on Antifa watch.
No, you are. No,
you're not going to be teaching improper
you
history about it.
Yeah,
I am. I have to put you on
You're
Antifa
so
watch.
dumb.
Are you a groiper?
You don't even know what Antifa stands for, dude.
Stands
It
for
literally stands for anti-fascism.
Yeah,
Anti-fascism. And
Yep,
any
you.
person
I
who
got your
is against
fascism.
Antifa means you are a fascist. That would be you.
Are you a
Fuck you.
are you
Nice try.
are you a groiper?
Good luck, Antifa. Are you Antifa? Are you a domestic terrorist?
I blocked him. That's a lunatic. They said he had Pepe the Frog videos, which means he's a groiper. He's part of the far right Nick Fuentes
Oh
group.
yeah. And they're attacking Erica Kirk now. I don't know if you saw Nick
I did.
Fuentes' video today. Yeah, he went after her too. So this is y'all better get ready because you're gonna be shocked when you find out what really happened.
Yep. We've said it from the jump, how fishy everything looks and smells. I'm not saying nothing about that. Well, this guy is, and this picture of him in of the shooter in camouflage and a full beard is also holding up a duck that he just unalived. Pretty sure that's not a left-wing lunatic. Oh, and he's definitely a white dude. Definitely a white guy. The shooter at the church today, at the Mormon church in Michigan. MAGA on MAGA crime. This was his truck that he ran into the church. Definitely not screaming leftist loony. He's an Iraq war veteran. The North Carolina shooter, that was right. That was south, something south. There was like 6 mass unalivings overnight. So North Carolina boat shooter. Yeah, they shot from a boat into a waterfront bar. It just says highly premeditated attack at a North Carolina waterfront bar. Man in custody, but I don't know if they've said his name yet. I'm looking. Suspect charged. Well, what's his name? I'm looking. American Fish Company in Southport. His name is Nigel White. Oh, Nigel Edge. Well, what's his name? Somebody says Nigel White, Nigel Edge. Nigel Max Edge. Okay. Okay, 40-year-old Nigel Max Edge was charged with 3 counts of first degree. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I already got him, Orbitus. I already got him. I saw him saying he's going to report us, everyone watching, as being part of Antifa. Thomas Sanford is the Michigan shooter. Nigel Edge is the North Carolina. There was multiple overnight. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Antifa just means anti-fascist. It's not an actual group. Like there's no leader, there's no group. Like it's not an actual group.
Who even started that? That's my question.
It started in World War II.
To
go against
started
fascists.
the thing again.
Oh, again, like Trump just said it. He designated Antifa as a terrorist group. And so he basically declared a ideology of being anti-fascist.
Wait, he just said he's a fascist.
He just said by doing that. Yes, exactly correct. If you're not anti-fascist, you're fascist. So, that's an angry looking white dude. The North Carolina guy, Max Edge, he escorted Kelly Pickler, the American Idol. There's a picture of.
That's terrifying.
Oh, he's in the military too.
Yeah. But we've talked about this, right? If you go to violenceproject.org, theviolenceproject.org, if you go to their page, you'll find out that 44% of the people that commit these crimes have some military background, full stop. So this idea that we want to arm all these military vets for our school protection,
No.
and you're just handing a lot of these people who have literally suffered from post-traumatic stress, you've literally welcomed them into schools. So the answer is no.
That's not the answer. Yeah. No. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kelly. If you are over here on the Tube of You and you voted for Donald Trump, you can call in the number that is at the top of the chat. I have pinned the number that you could call in.
And many of these people that are committing these acts did not get the help they needed, and they're cutting all the benefits for veterans. So good luck, because you're going to see more people harming not only themselves but others.
Didn't they cut the staff of the people that answer at the hotline for veterans that want to harm themselves?
Yep.
Yeah.
They sure did. They cut the programs. There's literally veterans on this app that talk daily about how they show up for their appointments, whether it be physical therapy or psychiatry or any type of therapy that they've been assigned, even through like nurse practitioners, and they go in and they get notified that the person that they were seeing is no longer employed there. They're just cutting them left and right and not even informing the veterans, so the veterans have no access to care. They go back on a waiting list.
How's that America First? Does that sound like America First? You got doctors and nurses leaving the VA.
Yeah, sounds like America Last to me. That's literally, but he's always hated the military.
Yes,
because
he calls them suckers and losers. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a coward. He would never serve. He doesn't serve anything but himself.
That is true. If you vote for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Michelle, thank you for the $2 Cash App. The leader is Steve Rogers, aka Captain America.
Tap, 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 tap that screen. You guys are 716 people in here. Let's tap that screen, 717 people in here. Let's also share the live. There's an arrow right below my box. Hit that live, hit copy link, or hit that arrow and send it out to your friends to welcome them in. She's currently at a daily ranking of, it's slow today.
I know.
Popular live. Come on.
And it's not
at
scrolling.
D1 top 20%. So she's jumped 60% up the chain. So let's keep going and see if we can get her into C5.
And this is my backup account.
Yeah, your participation helps keep the live going. It shows TikTok that we are competing. So let's tap that screen. Share the live. Make sure that you check her goals. She's at 90 out of 500 for the Snap Heart and 210 out of her subscriptions for, I guess it's called Super Fans now. So if you want to join the team for Dayava Talks, please make sure that you join. But tap that screen. Your engagement is what really matters in keeping the live as a popular live and help you with the daily ranking, and support your panelists as they come up. Thank you so much.
Giselle, thank you so much for becoming a paid member over on the Tube of You. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, Giselle. Thank you so much. Julia, why don't you come up? I invited you, sweetheart. She said that this live, we prove that Republican women are prettier or something like that. If you mean plastic and fake, sure.
Nothing like lip pump and Botox to make you feel pretty.
Oh my goodness gracious. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. But guess what? I saw on my Ring camera today at 2:44 this afternoon. A fucking bear walking in my front porch.
They're hungry.
Oh my! It was on my Ring camera last night, but that's usual. They usually come through at night. This one was at 2:44 in the afternoon, walking across my front porch.
Oh my goodness.
So I told the kids, I'm like, do not go outside. Do not let the dog out right now. Do not.
Should have put a picnic basket out there.
Did I pet it? Fuck no, I'm not petting it.
Hey, boo boo.
Oh, Richard's back. What do you want, Richard?
Oh God. Yeah,
You can't say that word on TikTok, dude.
No, but you do, Richard. Do you know your name means dick?
Yeah, but like I feel like
Yeah,
your kids
Because
probably
that
don't get
means
so
that
well. I
that
think
means
the kids
that
might
you
be
represent.
I actually have
very well.
children. They're children. They're 11 years old. I have 11-year-old twins. My other two kids are full-grown adults. My two 11-year-olds, I promise you, don't use any substances. So don't talk about my kids.
Wait, how old are you?
53.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you writing a book? Kiss my ass and make it a love story. Thank you for the galaxy, Cindy.
Wouldn't that be erotica? Sorry, I just had to throw that in. Hey, Richard, you're going to be a very lonely man. I can already tell you because you suffer from little something syndrome, and it's in your name.
A mushroom is much bigger. Julia, you got the mute. I've invited you up. She's like, yeah, you definitely did not eat. Girl, go make your husband a sandwich, girl, because I know you a trad wife. She's got Jesus. She got Jesus all in her bio and all that. I'm like, girl, you know that you have to submit to your husband. You go do your submitting.
She'll be the one on the line when he's with his second wife after she pops out those Christian babies. Hey, make sure, Julia, while you're at it, you Google Melania before plastic surgery, and then go Google Ivanka before plastic surgery, and you're going to find out just how pretty they were.
Oh, and go Google
those kidneys.
Go Google Laura Loomer before plastic surgery. Go Google Caroline Levitt before plastic surgery. Go Google all of the women before their plastic surgery. Electric Al Shard, thank you for the $5 cash app for the "Are you writing a book?" comment. LOL. Thank you, Electric Al Shard. Just go Google Mar-a-Lago face. That will tell you all you need to know. That's what little trad wives do. Even Christy Nome, Nikki Haley, all of them. Before they got all that work. With Julia Hernandez. She has a Hispanic last name or a Latino last name. And she's the one in here simping for Trump. With the last name Hernandez Smith. So she married her nice little white boy. As generic as Smith.
Kimberly Guilfoyle, man, she doesn't even look anything
like
Oh,
yeah.
She was the first lady in San Francisco.
Oh, my God. Cruz, Brevin. Hello? Okay. Guess you just wanted to play music? Sure. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. These people are so fucking weird. Like, legit, they're just fucking weird.
I just want to tell everybody I just took 2 Tylenol.
You voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. MAGA men want Barbie doll maids. Oh.
I'm going to follow it with 2 Motrin in about 2 hours.
So that's so true.
That steady supply of non-pain relief in my system.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Jem has C19 right now. She's had it for a week.
9 days.
I was just like, I knew it was more than a week.
Yeah, 9 days. I don't. Whatever this one is, it's bad. I've never had it, so for all of you who have been through this more than once, I'll be masking and dipping in alcohol every time I leave the house.
I told you. That's why I still wear a mask, and people laugh at me when I wear a mask in public, but I don't give a shit because I don't want it. Sorry. Don't want it.
I mask like when I go to the hospital or when I do, but I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit lackadaisical, and mine was caught at home though. My son brought it home, so although we tried to distance, he brought it into the house.
I do not. I live in Florida. These people nasty down here, so I don't trust nobody. I go to the grocery store. I don't go. I haven't eaten inside of a restaurant since 2020. Actually, I have twice when the levels were really low. I took the chance and went. I've done it like twice in 5 years, and one time we kind of had to, but we don't eat in restaurants. We go to out restaurants that have outdoor dining. Hell no. Mm-mm. These people nasty, and I've only been sick twice in 5 years. So nope. Now they don't track the C19 levels. So I used to watch during the Biden administration. I used to watch because they kept track of the numbers. And so when transmission was low, and if there was like a family dinner or something, it's risk mitigation. So I'm like, it's low right now. We'll go to the dinner. And every time we've gone out, none of us got sick. But now they don't do any COVID numbers at all. So there's no way of knowing.
Check your counties. Make sure that you're checking your counties, because your county and your state, if they're not a red state, I'm not going to lie, your red states, I wouldn't trust anything from them.
I'm in Florida. Yeah.
I'm in California, and our Department of Public Health is amazing. And so our counties are always getting alerts, and you can put the alerts on your phone. So please do so. And I know my son was around a lot of people because they went to the quinceañera, and then they went to a wedding. So yeah, he caught it, brought it home. And,
yep.
Wow.
Troy went to a quinceañera, and everybody ended up sick after the quinceañera too, a couple months ago. Because people don't stay home when they're sick. Oh, I don't. I
a popular belief: tequila does not kill everything.
No, it does not. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Hit the guest request. I wore an N95 mask. I don't buy fast food. I do buy fast food, but I do wear an N95 mask.
For everybody asking, yes, I am vaccinated, and I think that's why I am able to be at home recovering and not hospitalized.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm vaccinated, and I took Paxlovid.
I took Paxlovid when I only had it the one time when the kid's dad brought it home. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I see you in here. Why don't you request up? Yes, her mom got it too. Yeah, people are freaking disgusting. I agree.
Yeah, my mom has it too, but she's actually doing well, and that's due to getting her on a emergency use authorized medication that they did not offer me. I had to research it myself and contact the insurance company to get it prescribed for her. So make sure that if you cannot take Paxlovid, you contact your hospital and your doctor, and you get what's called Lagevrio, Lagevrio, because that's what she's taking. It's an antiviral that helps people who cannot take Paxlovid due to contraindications. Very important to research.
I took the Paxlovid. It worked great for me.
Yeah, I took Paxlovid too. No, do not try it. I've read it does not work. It's for worms, that doesn't even work on those, because clearly RFK is still thinking.
She was being funny, but yeah, don't try that. My mom and dad took it when they had C19, so. But my parents are Trumpers, so. They found a quacky doctor, give them a prescription. Because my brother found it. Oh my God. Crazy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. While we're waiting, if you're over there on the tube of you, if you voted for Donald Trump and you want to call in and have a conversation with me, the number is pinned at the top of the chat. You can call in and chat.
So somebody said they're definitely MAGA, the wife and the husband that committed this act in Michigan. The wife's Facebook page is all MAGA.
Yep. I could tell by the truck.
I'll have to tell by the photos.
MAGA.
How big a boy are you?
MAGA on MAGA crime. Republican on Republican crime. Well, I believe the shooter is unalived, so I don't know if we'll get an answer as to why. Right? How my jaw didn't drop. Exactly. It's because the left is not the violent side, guys. It's not the left. It's not the left that's violent. We're not the ones that have a whole house full of weapons either.
And let's talk about the fact that the rumor has it that he's evangelical. So
No, I
it's
didn't.
evangelical on Mormon crime too.
Giselle, did you see my $20 CAD gift? No. The only thing that came up is that you became a paid member, but I don't see any gift super chat. No. Nothing's popped up. Sorry. Christian on Christian, MAGA on MAGA, Republican on Republican. I don't know, but it wasn't us. Perhaps he was a veteran, so maybe he had a. But we know that he wasn't. We know that he wasn't because when they broke the story, they said a man has been detained or they had a suspect. If it would have been an immigrant or a black person or anybody other than a white guy, they would have let us know.
Yeah, that to me, that press conference when I heard it, I was like, oh my God, they are so sad that they aren't even using proper, like 40-year-old white male, which is typical for what law enforcement does to give
Correct.
the ID, right?
The information,
But
right?
They didn't. So by not saying it, we all knew, right? And then they tried to say we're still trying to determine the motive. Pretty sure we know the motive too. It's a hate crime.
Race is irrelevant to crime. Yeah, unless it's a black person or a person of color. And then that's the first and only thing they say. It was an undocumented immigrant. It was a brown person. It was a black person. Oh my God, they're so violent. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, then it's about race then. Especially to you MAGAs. If they're illegal. It's fucking plastered everywhere. Don't come up here like race is not important in a crime. Fucking bullshit. Miss me with the bullshit. Please. Please. All right. We have no Trumpers calling in. We have no Trumpers requesting up. Okay. No one's coming up to talk. So if you are a friendly and you have a specific question about what's happening in politics right now, you may come up to ask your question and then I'll drop you back down. This is not like friendly time where we're here for stories and anecdotes and stuff like that. This is just if you have a specific question of some of the things that's happening right now that we may be able to answer for you.
I'm so glad you've adopted this.
I do. I liked it. I thought it worked great last time because once we got talking, no father in the home. What does that have to do with it? There's white fathers who aren't in the home on the home either. The fuck does that mean? KV Runo, did you vote for Harris or Trump?
I voted for Harris. Yes.
Okay, what's your question?
Yeah, my question is: Have you either of you heard anything about the blue attorneys generals who have been meeting every morning? Have you heard anything about what they might be cooking up? Democratic AGs?
No.
I think basically they're just prepping for the elections and the midterms to ensure that they're all on board and they're making sure that we're doing things by the book. I think the greatest benefit to the Democratic Party is to make sure we're doing things through law and order so it cannot be contested in any way, shape, or form. I will tell you that if you are on this app and you have access to sending Arnold Schwarzenegger a message, I would also be going after people like that. A man who literally benefited from immigration, a man who literally benefited from votes, a man who benefited from marrying into one of the most, if we had royalty, the Kennedy family, right? Who's literally going against Gavin Newsom in the state of California, who literally is protecting our rights as voters in California to ensure, and he gave Texas the chance to not do what they did. And that was the thing that he said. If Texas does this, we will do
Then
this.
we'll do this,
Every
right.
Democratic governor should be following suit to ensure that we are doing what we have to protect the American people state by state. So if you have access to X, or if you have access to Instagram, or you have access to contacting Arnold Schwarzenegger, you should be writing and asking that he stand up for the very country and the very group of people that supported his career and his family, and to ensure that we keep our voice and our vote in this country. Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger is I've met him when he was the governor of California. He was disappointing. It was the first time our state ever had to have furloughs, and state jobs were cut by 30%. It really, really hurt our state. So he really should not be saying anything.
Because governors, red state governors they just don't ever choose to do the right thing. And they're horrible for economics.
And to just make sure she understands, I answered her question first. They're going to be meeting to ensure that we are doing the right thing by the book through law and order, justice.
Giselle, thank you for the 20 Canadian dollars over on the tube of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. You're so kind. Thank you so much. So sweet. Kelly, did you vote for Harris or Trump?
I voted for Harris.
Okay. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I commented earlier, but I don't want to get like too conspiracy hour or anything, but I've been thinking about, like, since the pew-pewing in Dallas, was it last week or when it went, a few days ago? Do you guys know, or would you think of anything, likelihood of like a false flag?
Oh, I don't put anything past this administration.
Yeah. So,
That's the only reason I think that.
100%.
so this is how I look at everything and what lens I look through. Who has the most to gain? Who has the most to lose? Right?
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
Just a couple weeks before what happened with CK, he was going after Netanyahu. He was talking against Israel. So let's go there. That's one mark against him. He also went against Trump for the Epstein files. That's a second mark against him. So what's the best way to get someone to stop talking and to change the topic from the Epstein files that won't go away is something horrific.
Mhm.
Especially with the I see the comments. I'm talking about the one in Dallas.
No, I know.
Like that photo they released of like the pathetic scribbling on the
Oh,
casing.
Did
that they
you
found.
have you noticed though that they've only started inscribing or writing on bullets since Kash Patel took over the FBI?
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
So I was just going to say also, if they were talking about immigration, right, he wouldn't say anti-ICE. That's not how it would have been displayed.
Correct.
Right? And you wouldn't have harmed the people going into the facility. You would have actually harmed law enforcement, which none of them were harmed in
Correct.
that process.
Yeah, that was my same thought of like the only two people that got hurt, or I think they got unalived.
Unalive were immigrants. Yep. Thank you for your question, Kelly. Appreciate you coming up.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you have a specific question about something happening in politics right now, please ask your question. But it is not like a normal friendly time where we share stories or anything like that. This is strictly questions on what's happening in our political world right now. So I don't want it to become an echo chamber, but while we're waiting for Trump voters to come up, we're just having the conversations. Black Anime Goddess, how are you?
I feel horrible because I got the same thing Jim has.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
It's
no.
awful.
I know.
So-
I know.
So what's your question?
So I think WikiLeaks is having like that little meeting with the generals
Mhm.
tomorrow,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And I don't know if this has already been talked about already, but don't you think that's like a complete like oversight having all of those generals like gathered in one place
Mhm.
and considering like all of these enemies that Trump has. That's like a very big problem if they just wanted to like
Do something.
do
Yeah.
something about like
Yeah.
that
I think it's problematic. I think it's problematic. Trump is also, he said he's also going to join them. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be asking for some kind of loyalty. That's my guess.
Yeah, I said it from the get-go. It's not only unheard of, it doesn't happen for a reason. It is
Correct.
to ensure that there's protection at all corners of the globe. When you call everybody back to be in one spot when it's not necessary, you're asking for trouble, either at those abroad destinations or you're asking for trouble in a room full of people that they're going to do something that is not within the norm of the hierarchy, which is Department of Defense's standards. And so they're going to definitely be doing something that's not copacetic to the American people or the globe.
And I think, I mean, they could, if they really needed to get all of them talking, they could do a Zoom call.
Yeah.
So this is much more, I think. This is much more.
Yeah, and it would be dangerous too, like if the enemies just decide, like, oh, all these, guys in one sitting, it's just like an easy target. I don't know. That was my question.
All right. I hope you feel better, honey.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hydrate. Hot liquids, rest.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Please only hit the guest request if you have a specific question. This is not friendly hour to discuss a bunch of things. This is literally if you just have a specific question, please. Oh, you're welcome, honey. Yeah, she has C19 too. Brandon, hi. Who did you vote for? Brandon? I'm guessing that was a tapping error then. Thank you for tapping the screen.
Speaking of tapping the screen, I don't see hearts flying past my box, so let's tap. Let's go. We've got to make those hearts dance in order to get the daily ranking up. Let's tap. You guys are doing great on the little heart snaps. Keep on going. You're at 239 out of 500. Her subscriptions are at 210. She's still at League D1 top 10%, so you've rose it 10%. Great job with the tapping. Keep tapping and sharing. Let's go. Your interaction makes all the difference for this live. Thank you.
Dale, hi. Did you voted for Harris, right?
Yep.
All right. What's your question?
So I just saw something that it was posted on the White House website. Something called the NSPM. I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on that. Apparently, it's something to do with the whole Antifa being a T group and everything like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to look.
Yeah. It was I follow a guy. His name's Valenti. He said it's increasing measures to protect core family values, core American values.
Oh yeah.
BS like that.
So anyone who's
the White House.
Well, I didn't see it on their TikTok page. He shared the article on his TikTok page, and then I went to the White House website and looked at it.
Yeah, it's the EO, I guess, on the countering domestic terrorism and organized political violence.
Yeah, and if you start scrolling through them, it's just a whole bunch of Christian nationalism BS.
Oh yeah.
Which doesn't really surprise me, but
I'm reading it. It's long, so I'm trying to read.
If I were people, I would be encouraging everyone to register as a Democrat. Even people that are Republicans that are disgusted by this administration. they should be registering as Democrats, because if we want to be the change we want to see in the world, we have to vote in numbers too big to ignore to get this administration out. This is disgusting.
It is. Thanks for your question. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, feel free to read through it.
Yeah, I'm going to read through it and I'll figure it out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Dale.
Benji said Trump already mentioned no election if the country is in a war. Well, I hate to inform him that's not in our constitution, so he can't do that. So, no.
Ruby Moon, did you vote for Trump or Harris?
I don't know, but she watching a scary movie. I got creeped out by that sound.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I am looking for Trump voters, but we're just taking political questions from friendlies until we get a Trump supporter in here. Grandma, did you have a specific question?
I do.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of get a consensus within the comments. Are you, as a individual, afraid to protest against this fascist government by going out and being seen? Are you afraid that you're going to be picked up, arrested, abused, or any such thing that could happen to us and is happening to others in our country?
You're asking the comment section that? They're answering you.
Yeah,
I'm just curious to see if am I in the majority of this, and I'm not afraid either. That I just wanted to see if anybody else was fearful of being picked up, like people are being picked up by ICE.
Jim, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I'm going to answer how I answer everything in every live. Bad things continue to happen when good people don't take a stand. If you are afraid to speak up against your government, they are already breaking the Constitution, and we have to stand up. We have to collectively stand up. We have to keep registering voters. We have to keep voting for people fighting for democracy. We have to keep talking against it. And yes, we are all tired. We are all afraid. But if we weren't afraid, we wouldn't be normal. I've had people on this app who have literally washed their entire social media because they got scared. The moment you do that, they win. Anytime you give in to a bully like that, they win. So long as you are voting and you are standing up for democracy and you are obeying the laws of this Constitution in the United States of America, and you are supporting everything that you are supposed to support for the betterment of our society, then you are doing the right side of history. It is exactly, Tonya. Do not obey in advance. Exactly. And I've talked about this for years. There's a book out called The Tyranny of the Minority. We are the majority. We, the people for the people, must stand up for our rights. That means that even if we disagree with somebody, we still agree that they have a right to that opinion. They have a right to that vote. They have a right to believe whatever religion they want, so long as it doesn't go against my rights as a woman, my rights as an American citizen, my rights as a worker. We, the people, for the people. Our entire Constitution is about us, the American people, and together we stand, divided we fall. We must rise up and we must keep speaking out against the tyranny of the minority.
100%. 100%. I just was wondering what everybody else was at in their thoughts of what's going on with, tear gas and whatever's happening in different cities, Portland and Chicago and LA. And, I'm sure he's got another hit list of other cities that he's going to go after. But I know here in where I live, there's going to be 3 No Kings.
Okay, I gotta move on. It was just supposed to be for specific questions at this time. I hope you understand. You can come back up during friendly time. This is what I don't want to happen. I want specific questions, and that's it. Friendly time, we can go into longer discussions. If it's just to have questions, I'm still looking for Trump voters.
She's not trying to be rude, guys. It
I'm
happens
not.
a lot. Yeah, she understood. Grandma understood.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm going away from my normal content or my normal format to try to do this to fill time when there's no Trump voters up here. So I'm just appreciate if you guys follow exactly what I'm asking. Leanne, do you have a question?
Hi guys. I was just going to ask you what your opinion on the shutting down the government is next week.
Shut it down.
Yep. Let it crumble.
Let
This
it-
is under this Congress. It's under this administration. They created the mess we're in. I'll tell you right now, if you guys are not writing to your Congress members, not demanding the swearing in of the member Grajava in Arizona, then you're part of the problem. You should be demanding that they swear her in so we can get the Epstein list released. They are withholding her ability to take the seat. And I found it very disgusting listening to Mike Johnson
Yes.
talk about how the Dems were holding the country hostage. No, the Dems aren't the ones holding it hostage. The Republican Party.
We have no majority.
The
Yeah.
MAGA movement is holding it hostage.
Yeah. This is on
Let it
y'all.
crumble.
And you know what? I might shut it down because all the Democrats are asking for is they keep the subsidies for the Affordable Care Act so that people's premiums don't jump 75%. They're taking everything else fucking away. So no, the Democrats better not bend. Because then you just give in to this tyrant. So fuck it, shut it down. Didn't he say we're gonna have to have a little bit of pain for a long time gain? Fine, shut it the fuck down. Those e-files have to be really fucking damning. That's all I have to say. They've got to be so bad that they're willing to shut the whole goddamn government down over it.
All I keep hearing is the interview with Tucker Carlson and Elon Musk, where Elon Musk said that if Harris gets into office, I'm going to prison. He said it.
Yep.
He said it out loud. You guys must know that these people have committed crimes against children, against women, against the economy, against veterans, against migrants, against the educational system. You must know that. So we have to stand up against this tyranny.
Yes.
We have to.
Unfortunately, shut it the fuck down. Sorry. I am looking for Trump voters. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Looking for Trump voters, hit the guest request. Cannonball over the tube of you says, here's a question. To increase our chances of winning, do you think the Democratic Party's policy should move toward Bernie or more toward conservative? Not toward conservative, no. More toward Bernie. Further left.
Well, I believe that we have to be balanced in our thinking. We cannot do any extremism at all. No far leftist, no far alt-right mentality at all. There's a happy medium and a balance in everything that we need to do in this country, and there's a reason behind it. We need to take back the party. That means as many voters as possible. Once we take back the party, then we progress the nation forward.
But if you look at Mamdani in New York, that's what people want. They want them to do something for the people, which is why he's so wildly popular. They want them to shift a little bit more progressive. And the people that are doing that are the ones that are winning.
But you have to remember that that's New York. That's not the Midwest. That's not Nebraska. That's not Kansas. That's not Ohio. That's not Wisconsin. That's not the mindset. So you have to think balance and then progress the nation forward. The whole premise of the word progress is to move forward, not set the country
absolutely.
back.
Yeah, I agree. We can worry about how far to go later. We have to we got to win back power. So I agree with that. But I think in the long run, we have to go more progressive because that's what people want.
Absolutely.
Iris, did you have a question?
I do. First, I say hello to Yava and Jim. I hope you have a full recovery. My question has to do with the e-files. Do any of us, yourselves included, think that if they do get released to the House, that they are actually going to get the full unredacted information?
That's what they're asking for. They're not going to release it unredacted to the public because, well, they can't. They'd have to take out like the victims' names and stuff. Do I think they'll release everything? I don't know. This administration doesn't seem to be doing anything that's legal, so I don't know.
Well, that was my only question. I'll leave it to you, and I hope you both have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
My answer is going to be very clear. I think the victims should release their own testimony and name names. I really do. They should do a compiled list and release it through a lawyer. Release it publicly to mass media everywhere. Full list. With a note at the top that says, "Let the games begin."
Right? Brutally honest, do you have a question? Well, that's why Massey, Thomas Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene said that they would read the names. If the ladies compiled a list, they would read them on the House floor. Because of the debate and speech clause, they can't be sued for what they say, but the girls could. So that's why Thomas Massey, and even though Marjorie Taylor Greene, who I loathe entirely, she can still do, I mean, she's still doing the right thing. They said they would go out on the House floor and read the names themselves, so they can't be prosecuted or sued for it. That will work too. Christy, did you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. Let's say the government shuts down. Does that mean ICE doesn't get paid?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that is good. Yeah, I just have one more statement if you don't mind. I got Kamala Harris's book on my Alexa. And when I tell Alexa to rate it, like she mispronounced Kamala Harris's name like a Trump supporter would. It's just, yeah, that's all. Thank you.
My Alexa just responded to you.
All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you have a specific question as a friendly, please ask your question and we'll drop you back down. It's not quite friendly time yet, so we're not doing stories or anything like that. Just if you have a specific question that you'd like answered.
That's funny. My Alexa pronounces it correctly.
Hi, Mitria.
Hi, I have the winning lottery numbers for tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I had a question about something that you guys were just talking about. How is he able to not swear her in? How is that possible?
It's not. I don't know how this is acceptable, and I'm not sure how members of Congress are allowing it. But like with everything else, the only reason Trump is able to get away with what he's gotten away with is the Republican Congress has abdicated their co-equal branch of government.
Correct.
And every single member of Congress and every constituent should be screaming at the top of their lungs to swear her in. She won that vote by 70% of the vote in Arizona. It is time for Americans to demand that she be sworn in.
Yep, he's just.
Is there a way for the American public to sue somebody like Mike Johnson?
I don't know.
Let me Google that.
I was just say I'm Googling it too. Hold on.
Because she was elected. Like, it's not like, yeah, I don't even know a time when it's okay to be like, no, you can't do your job even though you were hired, you know.
In nearly all circumstances, the American people cannot sue the Speaker of the House for official actions due to the principles of sovereign immunity, congressional immunity, and the legal requirement of standing. These protections prevent courts from interfering with the political process and protect lawmakers from lawsuits over policy disagreements. But that's not a policy disagreement. So I don't agree with that.
Just not swearing in elected officials sounds... That there's something a lot more egregious there.
The speech and debate clause of the Constitution protects members of Congress from being questioned in a court of law for their legislative acts, including voting, speeches on the House floor, and the committee work, which is why they said that, I mean, you can file a lawsuit. Like the Republican, the RNC sued Nancy Pelosi in 2022, but the lawsuit got dismissed. But this is not part of his duties.
Right.
So
I just wondered because I heard you say that a couple days ago, and that's been gnawing at me. How they weren't even able to do that, or how that was even possible.
it could be dereliction of duty, maybe it could be something else, but I don't think I don't know if the word subversion or like they're subverting their duties, something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not sure.
Something. But all right, you can drop me. I just wanted to come and ask that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you're friendly with a question, you may come up. And a hiccup and a burp at the same time. No. Oh, hurt. Brian, hi. Do you have a question?
Yes, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Why can't just a federal judge swear in a representative? Why does that have to be Mike Johnson?
Because he's Speaker of the House. He runs Congress.
So just the judge can do it?
No.
No, a judge doesn't have any role in that branch.
Okay, that's all I had to ask.
Yeah, no worries. Good question though.
Well,
I don't know where Val is. I haven't seen or heard from him in days.
I haven't either. He was live earlier today. He went live himself to talk about decorum. Because apparently he was in someone's live and that person, I think it was Ann, tried to shut down her live because it got so out of hand. And he was going on to talk to people about how we need to start talking to each other with decorum. But I didn't stay too long. I wasn't on there. I didn't see the live. I just heard Val talking about it. I mean, Mike Johnson can't delay it in it forever. I mean, how long is he trying to like subvert it for? Do they think it's just never going to come out? Why don't they just do it?
They're trying to protect predators. I mean, let's just be honest.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying, how long do they think they can do it? They think it's just forever, like for the next 3.5 years, they never have to swear her in.
I don't know.
I mean, that's stupid.
I can't figure it out anymore what these people do. But I will say the one thing I notice about Democrats that we have to start doing is not laying all our cards out on the table. She ran on it. I think when she gave her speech, I think she should have thanked everybody and just waited to be sworn in and then got to work. I think her talking about the Epstein files again, I think is what got him to not swear her in. And it's sad that we have to do that, but this is a corrupt government right now. So we should expect corruption.
That's true.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, how are you?
So, I've been better. My mom got 31 stitches in her head, but
Oh my God. Hope she's okay.
yeah, no, we're just dealing with low blood pressure. It's the opposite of high blood pressure. But so, with him not swearing this person in, would you guys be okay? Like, remember how they did in Texas when they brought up gerrymandering, and the Democrats just like
Walked out.
yeah. I
Okay.
mean, being so close to a government shutdown, would it even matter if, like, the Democrats did that until he swore her in or seated her?
They're not doing anything anyway.
I was just going to say
They're not passing anything. So there's nothing to walk out about. I mean, there's literally nothing. They're not trying to pass any bills. They're not doing anything.
I just didn't know, like, I mean, if they went down that route, would you guys support that? I would. I mean, even though it's a feckless term of Congress.
No, I think we need Democrats to start standing up and demanding democracy. That's what I would rather see. I'm tired of seeing people walk out and not do their job. We pay Congress to do a job, and they're not doing their job. I want to see more leaders come to the forefront, like Crockett and AOC, and Goldman, and those people who stand up and say, let's get something done, and demand that constituents call in. Start rocking the boat. That's what I want to see.
Right, because God knows the other side's rocking the boat. So that's all. I will drop down.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I like Goldman too.
Like, I don't know why.
No,
More
Schumer and
people.
Jeffries don't need to go. That's another thing I'm sick and tired of seeing is people attacking the Democrats. You're talking about people who have fought for democracy. You may not agree with everything, but attacking people on the left that are actually doing the job and standing up, you need to look at their voting record in its totality and the things that have passed because of those Democrats, not things that you just don't agree with in the right now.
Rock and roll.
Hello.
Hello.
In terms of the Democrats, I mean, it's not like they can do a lot of things, but
Well, we have no power. We can't.
yeah, we have the power. So, and I think the midterms will help us. I'm hoping. But there's just, I think somebody once said, because I was talking about this before, because the Republicans only, need to sacrifice one or two people, in order to allow, the Republicans, or to allow to vote with the Democrats. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it's just that I don't understand why they're so afraid of him. This is his last term, And like I said, I just think they're so afraid of their constituents, and they want to.
They're more afraid of the constituents because they know MAGA's violent.
Really? I mean, are they that bad? Do you think that they don't?
If they turn against Trump, you don't think the MAGA people that are violent aren't going to go after those lawmakers? Of course they will.
My naivete, I guess. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? The idea is too that would help. The current occupier wants to be a wartime hero or president, so he would actually promote that. So
He's a
I guess
fucking
you're right
he's a
about
fucking coward. Donald Trump's a coward.
I'm going to say what I always say. Something big is coming. People are going to be harmed, and then a shift in consciousness is going to take place. It has to. We cannot live under tyranny.
No.
We cannot live under American citizens getting sick, education going down the toilet. If we want to stay competitive on the world stage, we have to make our children the most important thing, which is to educate them properly, feed them properly, provide health care properly. It is time for the American people to stand up and fight for democracy.
Anything else, rock and roll?
this is American fascism. This is where we're living.
Yeah. Anything else?
Not for me. I'm just frustrated.
We all are, honey. Thanks for coming up.
As always.
You're welcome. It is frustrating because there's so much corruption. There's so much everything. It is. If you're not angry and you're not over it, all those, if you're not angry about what's happening, you are not paying attention.
And let's let's be honest. Like, if you're so quick to spread misinformation and not do your research, that happens on the left too. Look at what happened with Gaza. People were spreading misinformation, disinformation about Kamala Harris with regard to the Gaza Strip. And did not even know that Trump had taken $200 million away from the people of Palestine, the Palestinian people, in 2018. $200 million in humanitarian aid in 2018. He was already working with Netanyahu to harm the people of Palestine. And it was Joe Biden and Kamala Harris who immediately returned the $200 million and increased it by $65 million to ensure that the people of the Palestinian people had humanitarian aid and they had access. So this is the problem with far leftists, is they're putting out bad information as well.
Yep. Grandma D, welcome back.
Hey, real quick regarding the Arizona election. The reason Johnson is not swearing her in is he's stating that he needs to see that the election is certified, that she is the actual winner of the race, even though it's 70%. But that's the statement that I've heard him put out. So
he's a liar.
We all know that.
Well, how long until that happens? How long does it take?
I don't know the time frame of it. I just know that that was his reasoning and alleged rationale as to why he will not certify her or swear her in. Even though there was another election recently that was not certified, and he swore that person in. And I don't remember who it was, but it's been in the past like 2 months or so.
Mm-hmm.
And the person was the presumptive winner, and I believe that particular race was won by a Republican.
Of course.
But he had no problem swearing that one in, even though it was presumptive. I think it was a very similar case as far as the percentage of voter approval, but with her, because she would put it at the 218, he's doing anything and everything he can to stall it by stating that he's waiting for the final
certification.
vote, that it's certification. So
Okay.
yeah, that sounds right. It plays.
Yep. All right. Thank you for that explanation. That makes sense.
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, they care about waiting for the certification now. They're so transparent. It's so easy to read. Like, we already know. You fucking idiots. Hey, Allie, how are you?
You never cease to amaze me. Doing the same thing twice. Subverting the will of the people.
Shocking, right?
I know, right? It's just like crushing
Right?
I've been to many Pride events. Not once has Pride get crushed. But at a Republican convention, they do it twice.
Well, not only that, it was also close to crashing during CK's funeral in Arizona. No.
Like, it's gotta be a pattern for these people. Like, it's either subverting the will of the people or it's crashing a gay dating app.
Exactly.
Well, I shouldn't say that on TikTok. I'm thinking something in my head that I might get banned if I say it.
Yeah, don't say it on don't get me banned.
So I'm just gonna not say it.
Okay, that sounds good.
All I'll say is 2021. We all know.
All right. Anything else?
No, I just want to say hi.
Okay. Well, hello and goodbye. If you voted for Donald Trump, you can hit the guest request. I'm allowing anybody up at this point. So if you voted for Trump, you can come up too. I've seen a few floating through here, but Oh,
Guys, keep tapping that screen. You guys have done a great job today. Let's make sure that we're keeping it going. We've got her currently at D1, the top 10%, which is a huge jump from D1 to 80%. Great job. Keep tapping, keep sharing. Also, her gift goals are currently at 210 for her subscriptions, 315 out of 500. Great job knocking that out. Keep tapping, keep offering her gift goals. Make sure you click that little heart at the top to join. Make sure you support those of us who are on the panel. Make sure that you support her consistently under Diaba Talks, whether that's through her, her paintings. I'm doing better. Thank you for asking.
you sound better.
Crap still, but my voice is better. Thanks.
Even though you're not back 100%, your voice sounds better at least.
Yeah, my voice is. This is the first day it's been semi-normal. Now it just feels like somebody has stuck lard in my nose and I can't breathe.
Oh my God. That description. I've been there. I feel you. I've been there. It's exactly what it feels like. All right.
It's funny. I tried to order a thermometer for the forehead twice now, and 2 times it said it was delivered. It has not been delivered. I don't know what's going on with Amazon, but dude, I cannot get. I can't do Afrin because I think it has aspirin in it, and I'm allergic, so can't do it. But I am gonna drop. I need to go check on my mom.
Okay.
Coffee from my room. So I love you guys. Thank you all for the love and support. Keep tapping that screen. Keep supporting Diablo's Live. And have a great day. And thanks for all the well wishes and the love. I appreciate you all so much. Take care.
Thank you. Gizzy, thank you for the Forever Rose. That was nice. All right. Well, we don't have anybody requesting. I'm taking Trump voters, Harris voters, non-voters, third-party voters. Anybody can come up. Yeah, check your mailbox. Amazon's been delivering to my mailbox more frequently than I'm leaving it on my porch unless it's too big. If it's small, they're just putting it in my mailbox. Oh, Gizzy is just south. Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. Thank you. I check my neighbors too. That's true. And every time I do DoorDash, whatever is happening in DoorDash, I live on a corner. And the house next to me is one street, and I'm the beginning of the next street. And I swear, whatever GPS DoorDash uses, they either deliver it to the house before me or the one house after me. They can never get here. So when I know something's coming up, oh, Blue Betty, thank you for the $25 Cash App. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Blue Betty. That was so nice of you. I appreciate the support. Thank you. So if I know I have food coming and food's being delivered, I go outside and just wait for them to see a car going really, really slow, and then I wave them down. But it's only DoorDash. It's weird. Hi, Carrie.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Just good. Just had a couple questions. Let's see what you.
Sure.
I think for the e-files, and I'm not saying in any way that I don't think they should be released. So that's not why I'm asking this. I'm just totally asking, just to ask. Do you think the